Oh, I'm on. Hi, everybody. No, I'm not wearing makeup. My hair is not done because I wanted to give you a quick update on week 5 for my Couch to 5K. Um, I just recently showered, yay, and the younger boy and I are riding our bikes in a few minutes to the movie theater to see The Last Airbender in a couple minutes. And considering the fact that it's about 90 degrees and the humidity seems really high today and miserable, um, I'm putting it all out there because any makeup I put on is going to be washed off and whatever. You guys still love me anyway, right? So anyway, just a quick update. This past week went really, really well. I only did 3 days like I did last week because we went on a road trip this past weekend to Tennessee to see some family and all that for the 4th of July. And Sunday we were going to be busy all day long, which would be my day 3 of week 5. So what I decided to do was do my day 3 on Monday, which would have normally been my day 4, but it was only day 3. Get it? So I was going back and forth all weekend on Twitter with Michelle about if I was going to go to a health club, because if you know anything about Tennessee, you know that it's hilly. I was in Knoxville, which is at the foothills of the Smoky Mountains, and the terrain it's really hilly. It's not mountainous in Knoxville itself necessarily, but because I live in a flat state, suddenly running on hills would have been a real kind of big downer for me. So I was going back and forth, back and forth. Do I want to do it in a health club? Do I want to pay the health club guest fee? Or do I want to just go do it outside? Do I want to try to find a flat spot? And then I remembered, or I can't remember if I remembered or if Jim remembered, one of us remembered that right down the street from his parents' house is a soccer field complex, and there's a path that goes around the whole complex, which I used to walk on. Well, not I make it sound like I used to walk on it all the time. No, I've walked on it a couple times, but I was thinking, oh, well, maybe I'll do that. I'll just go over to the soccer complex and I'll do the trail. And then I was like, no, the trail there is really, really hilly. I think I'm just going to go to the health club. Well, then Sunday evening, I remembered that I did not call the health club to see what the guest fee was and if I needed, or if they even, some health clubs, I've worked in them for years, so I know this, they don't always just take a guest in off the street. You would have to have something like a health club card from somewhere else, which I forgot at home. So I hadn't called them. They were already closed, and I really needed to do Monday's workout at 5:30 or earlier because we were getting on the road to come back home. We had a 10 or 11-hour drive home. So I was like, okay, scratch the health club. So I got up on Monday morning. By the way, this was a 20-minute run. I had week 5, if you look at the Couch to 5K program, at their website. It's at Cool Runnings something. I'll try to put up a link. It's been in my other posts about it. But if you look at it, week 5 starts to be, there's a different run every day. Week 5, day 1 is 2 5-minute runs with an 8-minute run in between them. And then, of course, the walks in between too. So it's a 5-minute run, 3-minute walk, 8-minute run, 3-minute walk, 5-minute run. And then I think day 2 was an 8-minute run and then a 3-minute walk and then an 8-minute run or something like that. And then day 3 was the 20-minute run, and I was terrified of it. But I remembered that I was terrified of the 5-minute run just a couple weeks ago. So I was like, okay, well, I think I can do it. So put my aerobic music on. I got up at dark 30 to go over to the soccer complex. What I didn't anticipate was because people, businesses and such in Tennessee do things a little bit differently from here in Illinois. The soccer complex was not lit except for the street going through it. So I was definitely not going to go on the trail by myself in the dark because that would have been unsafe. And Michelle had brought up the fact that the soccer fields themselves, of course, would be sort of flat. So I could there was enough light to barely see the soccer field. And I was going back and forth about that in my head because I thought, well, what if I step into a little hole that I can't see, then I'm kind of screwed if I mess up my knee or my ankle. Screwed for the rest of this program, screwed for the 5K. And then I thought, well, let me jog up there after the warm-up and I'll see how it is. And if I truly can't see anything, I'll go back down to the street and just do laps on the street, which I really didn't want to do. So got out of my car, put on my aerobic music, did my warm up on the street where it was lit, and then I went up to the soccer field, and I could sort of see enough to get around. So I ran around the soccer field in almost pitch blackness around the perimeter for probably about the first 12 minutes, and I was doing great, feeling good, and then I noticed some person on a golf cart with a light shining. This person was driving around on the trail. He was either policing it or stalking it. So I thought, well, I could either be attacked or thrown off the property. So I'm just going to jog my little body off the soccer field and go back to the street. So I did that, and then I found a parking lot down the street that was lit, and it was sort of large. So I ran the perimeter of the parking lot, and guess what? I finished 20 minutes without stopping. And so I felt really good about it. And the best part about it was mentally, I could have done more. I didn't finish it so exhausted, saying, oh, that was the worst thing ever. I probably could have gone another couple minutes with just a little bit of struggle. But I've come such a long way from the first week where I had 1-minute runs, and I was looking at my iPod to see how much time I had left by about halfway through, and dreading the 3-minute runs, and then I was dreading the 5-minute runs, and then I was dreading the 8-minute runs, and then I was dreading that 20-minute run, and you know what? It's not so bad. So I'm actually kind of in a twisted way looking forward to the end of week 6 where I have a 25-minute run. So I've come a really long way. Total weight lost, I'm still hanging in there at 7 pounds total. I was down to total of 10 before the weekend, but you know how the 4th of July goes. So I'm hanging in there with 7, whatever, don't care about it. But I'm getting really excited. I looked at the calendar today, and I'm going to be finishing the program the Monday before Blog Her, and the 5K is on that Friday. So super excited. I don't know, I'm starting to feel like a runner. It's kind of weird. But anyway, that's it. I've probably left out something, but you know what? Our movie starts in about 45 minutes, and I've got to go. So hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.